Kansas City Chiefs running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire has opened up about the real reason behind his absences from practice. Revealing his struggles with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, on his X account, he shared the toll it has taken on his life and career. "Sometimes I'm admitted into the hospital, throwing up uncontrollably, and it's really just mentally not being there," Edwards-Helaire, the Chiefs' 2020 first-round pick, explained. He pinpointed December 22, 2018, as the onset of his PTSD, when a self-defense situation during his college years at LSU left a lasting impact. "My first few years, I tried to block everything out, thinking I'd eventually get over it," he said. "But you realize that just doesn't happen. Everyone needs help at some point, regardless of age, person, or situation. It takes courage to talk about it." How has this affected his game, and what can we learn from his journey? Let's dive into Clyde Edwards-Helaire's story. From time to time during his 4 seasons with the Kansas City Chiefs, and as recently as earlier in training camp, running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire has missed practice time because of what the Chiefs called an illness. Edwards-Helaire recently posted on his X account the reason for his absences is post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and talked Thursday about his experiences. "Sometimes I'm admitted into the hospital, something like I can't stop throwing up and it's just, I don't know anything pretty much to stop it," said Edwards-Helaire, the Chiefs' first-round draft pick in 2020. "Real bad dehydration, but it's really just mentally just not being there." It is one of those things where early on guys who kind of pay attention, like Kadarius Toney, at times they'll know ahead of time, like, okay, Clyde's not laughing, he's not giggling, he's not himself. Edwards-Helaire pinpointed December 22, 2018 as the onset of his PTSD, mentioning only that he and a friend were in a self-defense situation. At the time, Edwards-Helaire was a college student at LSU. On that date, 2 LSU football players were attempting to sell an electronic item when one of them fatally shot an 18-year-old man who tried to rob them, according to Baton Rouge police. While the police did not identify the players, the Associated Press reported that Edwards-Helaire was one of them. "I would say that's probably where a majority of things stem from," said Edwards-Helaire, 25. "I wouldn't necessarily say everything stemmed from that. I have best friends that passed away at young ages from gun violence, and just not being in the right places at the right time, and just knowing that I have people that are close to me or around me who could be in the same spots that I am." Edwards-Helaire revealed his PTSD publicly for the first time with his post on X. "My first few years, I tried to block everything out, thinking I'd eventually get over it," Edwards-Helaire said. "But you realize that just doesn't happen. As you get older, you understand that everyone needs help at some point, regardless of age, person, or situation. It takes courage to talk about it, and dealing with PTSD isn't something I always want to discuss, especially once it's brought up. I never really know how my body will react or my mind. It is just something that I can't really pinpoint or know exactly what's going to happen. I feel like talking is a big thing, but it is just getting over that hump personally, being able to know that honestly, just everybody goes through things good and bad. It's a stepping stone. I'm just 25 years old and trying to live the rest of my life healthy." More news. Patriots' Matthew Judon meets with coach Jerod Mayo amid contract dispute. New England Patriots coach Jerod Mayo described a great meeting with outside linebacker Matthew Judon, who had expressed dissatisfaction, and said they are moving forward with Judon participating in practice on Thursday. Mayo acknowledged the challenges of contract negotiations from his own experience as a player, and did not comment on any potential disciplinary actions. He emphasized his strong relationship with Judon and the team's commitment to moving forward. Judon fully participated in the Patriots' non-padded practice on Thursday. According to teammates, he was absent on Tuesday, though it remains unclear whether this was his decision or the team's directive. The Patriots had a scheduled day off on Wednesday.